you went to BellAHzza, and that's in Beverly Hills. You also did blowouts for all the other celebrities like Debra Messing, Brooke Shields, and then you were the one that took Kelly Osbourne from black to blonde.
Yes.
That is no easy feat because, I have dark hair and I've gone blonde, and it is a hard transition. It has to go in phases.
Does. And with high profile people like that, they want like instant gratification. So the pressure is on.
All right. This episode is honestly, I feel like we should title the reunion episode. The reunion
Oh,
episode. I was so excited. Let me tell you how I was inspired by this episode. I was listening to a Joe Rogan podcast of his, and it was talking about how the way he finds his guests or the way he interviews people is because he truly wants to interview them. Because I get pitched like I'm telling you, like left and right every week, probably like 20 to 30 pitches. Like I'm overwhelmed. I'm like, I can't even respond to them. And then I thought, you know what? But what brings me joy and stuff? And I thought I'm going to start interviewing people that like bring me joy and that I personally, I know, and people that I've worked with, like we've worked together. And I don't know if I was on Facebook or something, but your picture popped up somewhere, and I was like, "Oh, Kelly! I'm contacting Kelly, and let
well,
me
thank
tell
you
you,
for having me.
yes, and let me tell you, everyone, Kelly looks like I feel like I'm talking to you back in the day because you look the same. You look the absolute
You're
same.
so sweet.
Age very well. We met, and I am so old now that I can't even remember how we met. So I have to ask you about that. But originally, and this is going to be a two-part episode because Kelly is so talented. She not only does hair, and now she used to do hair, and now she does lashes. I have to ask if you do both still because I don't know because we're getting caught up here. And then I cannot remember how we actually met. So I know that we met in 2006. And you have to let me know when you started hair and where you started at. And then how did we meet? Did I find you? Were you already working? I don't even know.
We met because, well, it was the Britney days, and
And
she
by the
was,
way, I never said this. So I used to work for Britney Spears. I was her assistant in the Britney days. People are going to
yes,
be like, oh my gosh, I just don't talk a lot about it. But
right,
as an assistant, I also coordinated, obviously, hair, makeup. So it makes
right,
sense.
right.
Okay.
So she was getting her extensions done at the salon I worked at, and I used to color the extensions for the stylist who did her extensions because she just did extensions, so I color matched her, and she was asked to do Britney Spears. So then that's how you and I met.
Okay, so if she did the color extensions, did I like call you and say, "Can you do
Yes,
hair?" I don't even
yes.
remember.
Well, she wanted to, it's when she was going blonde. Do you remember she was really dark?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
when we came in, and then that's when I started doing her. And then you and I just met.
We just met and vibed,
Yeah.
and I just remember Kelly always your wrist always going doing those amazing blowouts because you are known for your blowouts. I feel like you can tell with your hair; it looks perfect.
Thank you. I was trained by the greatest stylist ever, so I have to give them the credit.
Okay, at
So,
the salon, so that
yeah.
was BellAHzza.
No, it was Lucaro actually.
Oh,
I
okay.
was trained by her name was Katya and Rona and Luke. It was Luke and Rona, and then Katya. So then we went to BellAHzza.
Okay, then you went to BellAHzza, and that's in Beverly Hills. And you also did blowouts for, all the other celebrities like Debra Messing, Brooke Shields, and then you were the one, which I think this is really pretty cool, that took Kelly Osbourne from black to blonde.
Yes,
So I
yes.
feel like
It was a project, but we did it.
that is no easy feat because, I have dark hair and I've gone blonde, and it is a hard transition. It has to go in phases.
Does. And with high profile people like that, they want like instant gratification. So the pressure is on for sure. We did it.
I was thinking about that. I cannot imagine the pressure that you were under? Because, I was an assistant, so I had to pressure in a different way. Like I had to make sure that you started on time and then we got to this place, whatever. But so I didn't really have time to focus on, is this strand looking okay? Like how, like that's, and so I can't imagine the pressure because you went with us. We went to Vegas. I remember our Vegas trip together and like, pictures are taken and you have to have everything like perfection. Um, so what are some of your tips to share with others on just getting that perfected look? And I wanted to say, we did not have Instagram back then, or I honestly did not take any pictures. I barely have any.
Thank goodness. No, we had flip phones then. Thank God. I mean, that was, well, one, that was a wild trip, but it was, yeah, we had flip phones. And thank God we didn't have the internet, but I mean, social media, I should say. The internet was alive and well, but we didn't have social media.
No, and paparazzi would ask me what my name was. They're like, "Who is that?" And I would say, "I'm not telling."
Yeah, bye. Yeah.
Because it was so wild and crazy. But okay, so the reason why I say that, I would love to find one picture of the style that you actually did. Like what was your favorite styles to do and things like that. Like, but what are some tips that we can do at home, like to get those beautiful blowouts that you do? Because you are truly so talented.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I am such a huge, like, I don't like to actually blow dry my hair because I don't like to put heat on my hair. So I will wash my hair, let it air dry, and then curl it when it's dry because the all that heat is truly so bad for our hair. And so many people I know put their settings on super high. We do not need to have those super high settings on our hair. Like 400 degrees. I don't even know why these manufacturers make these tools so hot because you're frying your hair.
Okay, so I did not know this. I did not know this, and just straightened it just now. And do you have straight hair or curly hair? Because I know that mine is super curly.
Mine is in between curly, straight, and wavy. I have all of it. So it's very, I mean, after processing it with like color and stuff, it's gotten a little bit more straight, but it's more wavy.
Okay, because it looks just like this perfectly. Did you do your hair today? Like, is that
Yes.
so?
I
That's
can't
share.
leave the house without doing my hair. It's weird. I think it's just because of what I do.
Absolutely. That's like
Yeah.
me. I have to make sure that my skin looks good, or I feel like I'm going to run into somebody and they're,
Skin, you look like a glazed donut.
oh,
It's like perfect.
I
How do
do
you
have
get
some
it like
tricks.
that?
I do have some tricks that I do as well. Yeah, I will give you those tricks. One of my tricks is I love to put highlighter on certain areas right here, and that pops it out a little bit because
You
you
are
want to put it.
glowing.
Yeah. Well, thank you. So your hair right now, you washed it, then you air dried it. Is that overnight or just through the day, or how do you let it air dry?
So I wash it at night, I let it air dry, and then in the morning when I shower, I just wrap it up so it doesn't get wet, and then it's basically dry in the morning. So then I just go over it with a curling iron. I think my rod's a inch and a quarter or inch and a half. And then I just brush it out, and then you get like an S wave.
What's your favorite tool to use to get those curls?
I just use Hot Tools, like a Hot Tools Gold Rod curling iron.
Okay, it's called Hot Tools.
It's Hot Tools, yeah. And I love T3 blow dryers. I love Dyson blow dryers. But my holy grail is Hot Tools, like a gold rod, Hot Tools curling iron.
This is such a silly question, but when you roll your hair up, and how long do you hold that curl? Because I'm always scared it's going to like burn it through. Like, what's the magic? Like, how many
Five
seconds?
seconds.
Five
Like five
seconds.
seconds. Yeah.
Okay. I've
Yeah.
always wondered about that. And then, like,
Yeah.
how many do you do? Are you doing the back too, or just the front?
Yeah, I just part it down the middle and pull it to the side and just do like little like inch sections. It takes me like 15-20 minutes to do my hair
Oh, okay. And you do that every day?
every day. I wash it. I have such a schedule. It's kind of embarrassing.
Okay. I
I
have to hear it. What is it?
I wash my hair on Monday nights and then I wash it on Wednesday nights and then I wash it on Friday nights. It's embarrassing.
That is not. I love that. That you've got the perfect balance.
Everything around my hair washing schedule.
No. Listen, I understand that. I do my
Yeah.
workouts and my sauna and my derma rolling. I have to schedule that everything. This morning to get ready for the podcast, do you know what I did? I did apple cider vinegar in
Oh,
my yeah, in my hair, and I put on an enzyme mask on my face, so I let it set because it releases, gets everything on, with your sebum and unclogged and gets everything going. And then I shampooed my hair, and then
perfect.
yeah. So I'm feeling very like fresh.
It's the best. It's the best feeling.
Yeah. So I saw that tip and recently and I was like, I'm gonna try that. So I like put it all over my it felt really, really good, a little tingly. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of people don't know this. So we originally started to work together in 2006, and then we reconnected because we are the OG influencers.
Yes.
In 2000, I had to look all this up, Kelly. I cannot remember. In 2011, which was 14 years ago, oh my gosh, we were the Remington, yes, Remington, like Remington, red chair ready girls. There were four of us, and it was me, you, Tammy, and Kelly. And we had so much fun, didn't we?
I just, I'm so sad that I had to miss that New York trip because I was pregnant and I couldn't fly. Do you remember that?
Oh, I do
Yeah.
not. Okay, I do not remember the reason. Let me tell you, I will say that was a good trip.
FOMO the whole time you guys were there.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
commenting on everything, like, I miss you guys. It looks like a
Oh my,
blast.
it was so much fun. I wish they would relaunch that. We could have like a reunion. I need to pitch it to them.
Yes, I would love that.
I am going to pitch it to them because we would be so good to do it again. And they would take us. We did California, New York. They sent me to Boca Raton to be on a TV show. It was so crazy. We had so much fun. So back in the day, I just feel like it was too up and coming for the time. You know
Uh-huh.
what I mean?
Yeah,
And so it wasn't like blogging had just, I felt like it
right.
just had started.
Oh, they
And
would kill it right now.
they would be so, oh my gosh, it would be so good. Yes. So, okay. So I'm going to pitch them for
We got to come back.
yes, I need to send them this clip and then show them some pictures
Yes.
of us, what we used to do. So that would be awesome. Okay. So do celebrities have like their go to haircuts or colors that they always request? Or did they like to mix it up and like,
I don't know. I feel like so many people, I've had the same hair color, I feel, for like 25 years. So I
you have.
feel
You've
like
been that beautiful blonde with the
I,
long with the layers curls. It works for your face though.
thank
It
you.
it looks really good.
I just feel like they're very scared to change it up. Like if it works for you, just keep it, you know?
Jennifer
And
Aniston, she's always got that classic.
it's like she's like a perfect example. Or like even Jennifer Lopez. Like I feel like we're always, if I don't know, I just feel like no one really changes it up. Hairstyles, yes. Hair color, no.
And a lot of people don't know this secret, but a lot of because I've been in that world and I would have to literally go pick up hair. It was so funny. I'm like, okay, let me go pick up some extensions and some hair. But a lot of celebrities, they have their same length and look underneath, but then for shoots and videos and all of that or events, they would have now you can literally just put on a clip on or a wig or whatever
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you can yeah, you can get that. I
It's so
remember
easy.
it is so easy. I remember Ken Paves coming to the house one time and him showing me like little hair pieces because he was about to launch his line. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And he did. And it did great. So for fall, are you seeing any like hair trends that you love for fall or what are you into right now?
So brown. Everything is brown. Brown nails, brown hair, brown every like if you walk into Nordstrom, it's brown, which I
Yeah.
love. I love, brown, but it that I feel like brown and Merlot is the new fall color right now.
You know what? You're so right. I just got a pedicure and I did it's a mix between a mocha and a Merlot and I love it. It just reminds me, or it gives me that feeling of fall, just that comfort, that rich, deep tone. Yeah,
Yes.
I
I
absolutely
love
love it.
black, but maybe I'll shift to brown. We'll see.
Yeah.
Black
it's like brown's black's like little sister color. Like it's still that dark tone.
for sure.
And in navy too. I love navy because
Navy's
it
good.
reminds me of a classic black. But then, okay, so how long did you work at
BellAHzza.
BellAHzza? Yeah.
I was there for I think a little over 10 years.
Oh, really?
But I was at the
Okay.
other salon first for like nine years.
Oh my goodness.
Right. Yes. It was a
So
long time.
19 years.
Yes.
So did you, when I know that when you were with Britney, did you go back to the salon or did you start to work with other celebrities one on one, or what did you normally do?
I was back at the salon, but I was still working with celebrities there. And then that's when we shifted to the other salon. They're like down the street from each other. BellAHzza was inside the Beverly Hilton Hotel.
Okay.
So we
Oh,
would
so
always
did
we did like the Golden Globes, all of the like award season started in God, when does award season start? I feel like it's such a blur, but we were jam packed during that season because we did again the Golden Globes, the Oscar pre-parties were there, and then the Grammy pre-party was there, so we were so busy.
I can only imagine. So what were you doing during that time? Are people coming to get cuts, blowouts mainly,
Just
or just
blowouts and styles, and yeah, it was
okay?
just like boom 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 back to back clients, so it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
I bet you would
Yeah.
not know who's walking in that
You
day.
didn't. You didn't. It was just so fun, and it was just a day. It was chaos, but it was so much fun.
Did you get people that would want an appointment that did not have an appointment, but you were already booked, but they were high profile and they needed it right then?
All the time. Yeah, we would get called up we would just go to their room and just bust it out really quick. You find time, you make it happen.
You know what? I never thought about that is that the salons downstairs, they would want you to go to the room. So you probably were room hopping all the time because it's so much more convenient. And then you don't have to deal with like leaving and you can do other things too.
Right. It was cool to work in a hotel. It was really fun.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about why you left and let's pivot to what did you decide to do? I mean, I already know the answer, but I want you to share.
To transition with lashes.
Yeah. I know the lashes what, but I don't know why you decided to leave. Like, how did you get into that?
Well, I was a client first. My mom got them done, and I was like, "You're getting lash extensions?" And I was like, "Well, I want to try it." So I became a client with one of my friend Megan, and we just became really, really good friends. And she was like, "Have you ever thought about doing lash extensions?" And I was like, "Man, that's like a whole different animal." No, like I've done hair for so long. I don't know if I have the patience to do that, but she trained me, and I hated it because I'm so used to doing hair fast, like getting people in and out. And with lash extensions, that's not the case at all. It's very precise and meticulous. Like it's just such a different animal. So I hated it first, but then she just talked me into it, and she trained me, and I fell in love with it. And I wanted to be driving on the 405 to Beverly Hills, from Newport to Beverly Hills was awful. You can only imagine. So
What would that be? Like 2 hours?
2 hours there and all the like 3 hours on the way home. I
Oh,
would cry in my car sometimes. Like there's nowhere to go. You just
there's
gotta
nowhere to
just,
go.
there's nowhere to go.
And
No,
you worked probably, I can't imagine how long you worked your hours
nine,
there
ten
too.
hours.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, Kelly. Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
yeah.
And you did that for 19 years?
No, I lived in LA for a little bit. And then so I commuted for a good 10 years.
Okay, you've got a lot of patience in the car because I remember, so I lived in Thousand Oaks and I had to commute to downtown and I was like, I'm done. Like, I think I was doing that for 6 months. I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. I mean, I'd have to get up at like 4:35 to like beat the traffic and
It's really
stay.
hard.
Yeah, I'd either have to leave super early in the afternoon or leave super late because otherwise you're just sitting there. And I thought, this is such a waste of time.
It's so hard. So I was just like, nope, not doing that anymore. So that's when I wanted to really be close to West when he started kindergarten. I'm like, you know what? I want to be around. Thank God for my mom. She helps me still to this day. But I wanted to be the one that picked him up and, dropped him off at school. So that's when I started to transition down here. So I was close to him.
I tell you, when you become a mom, your whole lifestyle changes. Like I sold my spa. I was like, I babies first. And I had to, no matter what I love to do, like I had to figure out something that made it work for our schedule. And I didn't realize the schedule that is involved. And so, wow, it's a lot. So I totally understand that.
Yeah. So, and it's so nice being 5 minutes away, instead of 2 hours away.
Oh, you're
So
5 minutes away? Oh, wow.
from his school, yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
home.
amazing.
Yeah, it's
And
super
home.
close.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is wonderful. Okay, so to wrap up the hair episode, are there any tips that we should, know about? I absolutely love the hot tools like air dry tip. That is a game changer for me. I love it. Thanks for giving us the hot tools. I didn't even know that was a brand. So thank you for that. I wanted to ask you one more question about hair and then ask your tips. Do you like Velcro rollers? Have you
I
seen where they
do.
can?
I do. They're a great tool to use, like when you're putting on your makeup, just to give that extra. I only do like the mohawk just because I feel like that's the only place you're going to ever get, body. So I do that often if I'm going out. I'll put a few just on the top just to give myself some extra body while I'm putting on my makeup. But yeah, I love those.
What size do you like to use?
It just depends on how short your layers are on top. So I always use like a medium to large one.
Okay. And then you just do all your makeup. And then what products are you into right now? Like, what are your favorites or your go tos?
Oh my gosh. I do like the holy grail hairspray is Sebastian. You've heard
Oh
of that,
my
right?
gosh, that is taking me back.
It's
That is
great.
taking me back.
It's
I didn't
great.
know they still made that. Yeah.
But I love anything Kerastase for shampoo and conditioner and styling products. It's great. Oribe is great. Yeah, I don't use much because I don't want my hair to feel weighed down.
So
So,
just like a good shampoo and conditioner kind of thing.
yeah.
Okay. That's great. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for being on the show, Kelly. And now